This video will show you as a school leader how to effectively create improvement plans with ChatGPT. So here it says, here's how we can use ChatGPT to create improvement plans for tough situations. And then it has just these 4 steps here. And if you want these 4 steps laid out here, this is from the AI School Leadership Minute newsletter, which I will link in the description below. But in step 1, it just says open up ChatGPT. So we can go ahead and click on that link and get ChatGPT opened up here. Then it just says copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT, and it gives us an example prompt. It says act as a high school principal working with a struggling science teacher. The teacher's sarcasm upset parents during conferences. Create an improvement plan with specific activities, timelines, and support strategies. So just a simple prompt to create an improvement plan. And of course, this is just an example prompt. You can feel free to use whatever you want to use, whatever maybe you're going through a situation, but we can just highlight this and copy it and head over to ChatGPT and paste it in. And this is a super basic prompt. And when it comes to ChatGPT, when we send it through, it's just going to give us exactly what we ask for. And those are the key words there, exactly what you ask for. So that we were going through this situation, so it's going to create an improvement plan, probably about communication skills. So it said to improve professional communication with parents and create more supportive, respectful classroom environment that fosters student engagement and parental trust. That's our goal. And then now we have this improvement plan laid out for the teacher. Now, if I go back to this newsletter here, it says hit enter to get a solid first draft of the improvement plan, which we just did. We have a very solid first draft. But then it says, think of ChatGPT's output as a draft created by an assistant that needs your final touches. So while yes, this is great, we want to stick to this 80-20 split where we're letting ChatGPT do 80% of that content generation, but then we're going in and doing that last 20% of quality assurance and making it exactly what we want. Additionally, when it comes to ChatGPT, the number one mistake people make is stopping at one prompt. So say we read through this and we don't like it too much, the number one mistake people make is stopping at one prompt. So if I want to change something about this, I'm just going to follow it up and say exactly what I want to change about it. For example, maybe it just didn't have enough actionable advice for the teacher. I'll say include more actionable advice for the teacher. Send that through and you're just going to get exactly what you asked for, an automatic revised version with more actionable steps on how they can actually put these ideas into actions. And we're going to see we just get a full brand new improvement plan with actionable steps in it. So again, the number one mistake people make is stopping at one prompt. Now in step 4, it even takes it a step further. It says for better results, add more context and details into your initial prompt. So this prompt up here was super vague. Essentially said, hey, this is what happened, create an improvement plan. But we didn't really get super specific on what we want. So the more context that we give ChatGPT, the better result that we are going to get. Kind of think of it as giving an intern instructions. If you give super vague instructions, there's a lot of wiggle room in there. If you give super direct instructions and say, hey, here's exactly what I want, here's all the resources to do exactly that, you're probably going to get a much, much better response. So in step 4, it gives an example of what a more detailed prompt would look like. And it says, act as a high school principal addressing a science teacher whose sarcasm upset parents during conferences. So that's the same, but then it says, create a detailed improvement plan. Start with a meeting this week to set goals. In weeks 1 and 2, have the teacher complete an online communications course that I will provide. In weeks 3 and 4, arrange class observations and require reflection. By week 5, start weekly 20-minute coaching sessions with me on tone and responses. Hold a final check-in at the end of month 2. So we can see here we really drawed out exactly what we want this improvement plan to look like. So now if we were to take a prompt like this, copy it, and paste it into ChatGPT and send it through, we are going to see a much more detailed improvement plan reflecting back to exactly what we wanted in the prompt. So we gave it more direct instructions. So here we have step 1, initial meeting, online communication course they have to go through, classroom observations they have to do, weekly coaching sessions, and final review and check-in. So again, we can just say exactly what we want that improvement plan to look like. We can have ChatGPT formulate it for us. We can simply copy it. We can start a new document, paste it in, and we have that improvement plan ready to go here. So the more context that we give ChatGPT, the better. Remember, never stop at one prompt with ChatGPT. If you don't like the output, follow it up with exactly what you don't like about it, and you're just going to get an instantly revised version. If you want school leader specific AI use cases sent to your email every single week, join the AI School Leadership Minute. I'll link it up in the description.